Aries, welcome back for your June reading. Now I've changed these up a bit and I have added an element of chakra balance to the reading, and I'm going to interconnect it with everything in your reading. Now I'll try and do mid-months, no promises, but we'll get tucked straight into your reading. Now I have pulled the cards ahead of time, and that's because there's over 40 cards. I will be pulling clarifiers on screen, but the rest of the cards have been pulled ahead of time. So we're going to be covering your money, your general, your family, and we also have a stone that I've pulled connected to the chakras, which again I will interconnect into the reading. So Aries, what am I picking for you guys? Okay, you do have your sacral chakra, your heart chakra, and your throat chakra. Now with your stone / crystal, this is the one you've got. Let me see if I've got it. Okay. Remember the divine sparks within. Aspire towards enlightenment. Increase mental clarity and intelligence, and improves telepathic communication and skills. So it may be that suddenly you get all these downloads. And when I say downloads, the way you're feeling, it may be even your third eye is being activated, even though that isn't the card that's come through. It can be that it's overactive. So, you know, connected to you feeling grounded, you know, and your heart chakra and your throat chakra going on, it might send you some mixed signals. So it can be that you're getting very confused about what's going on emotionally, especially with the retrograde. So try and stay as grounded as possible. Now try and interpret each section connected to your chakra cards so you can get a gist of what's happening in each area. Now in the aspect of money, Aries, you're 50-50. It's either you're going to be super rich or you're super poor right now. But the power of it, you're trying to manifest, and your higher self is telling you this is possible. Be super cautious of the way that you're communicating, coming through with love, and feeling grounded. You know, your creativity, if this chakra isn't balanced, it may be that you miss certain aspects. Also, it might be that you lose passion in things and feel that you really, really need a break. And that's pretty relevant at the moment. It's like you're manifesting abundance and you're visually seeing it in forms, and it will start coming through. But ultimately speaking, you're really wanting a holiday, no matter what side of the fence you're on. You're really getting to a point where you're feeling, hey, my intuition's telling me I'm getting really tired here. Try and keep grounded and make time for yourself, because that's really what's going to impact your manifesting. As well as if you can meditate and do some chakra clearing in those areas. For your sacral chakra, you can Google it in YouTube. You can just write sacral chakra, heart chakra and throat, but each one has a hertz connected to it. And some of them have different frequencies you can listen to try and work on that and clear it. With the sacral chakra, you can listen to 417 hertz. For your heart chakra, 528 hertz. Again, I'll try and remember to put the link directly below. And for your throat chakra, 741 hertz. In your general life, you may feel you're not really connecting, and that may be with certain people. It might be that you really want to go into hermit mode and you're getting to a place where you're just thinking, can you just leave me alone? You're agitating me. This can be family members, it can be friends, it can be clients, it can be work colleagues, loved ones. It just feels in general, you're feeling the connection, you're not feeling the connection. And again, you're trying to keep the balance. But again, if you do the chakra work, you're going to find it's going to be a hell of a lot easier for you this month. It is part of your path. A lot of what's going on is part of your spiritual purge. So again, you know, try and keep grounded. Yes, you're getting downloads. Do the chakra work connected to your sacral chakra and in your love life. You know, and with your throat. So the way you communicate, the way you feel, all of it's going to change. But this energy could be here for a while. So coming into it, it's going to be super heavy. Moving through the month, it may get a little bit easier. In your family life, complaining about complaining. Sorry if the birds are loud. Had to pick this time of the day, didn't I? Complaining about complaining. Now, connected to family, it's like you might not be seeing eye to eye. You might not even be communicating it. Now again, you've got your throat chakra. You might not be feeling as passionate about it. You might not be feeling the love, so you're just sort of keeping yourself at bay with certain situations this month. You do see that there's potential for success within the family, but you're also not letting their opinions kind of pull you back any longer. You're trying to keep your eye on the goal, and again, on your divine consciousness, because you ultimately know that this is what's holding you back. It doesn't mean to say we have to be aggressive directly connected to them, but the way in which we deal with it is going to be super important, not only for them, but for you as well. Couples, what have we got for you guys? Now, some of you might be twins. There are a lot of twins regardless. Okay, you got the Lovers card. So again, take it as you will. It does have, as Mark said, a Gemini tone, and I was teasing him about this. Okay, now your energy might be that, ultimately speaking, with the chakra cards and your intuition, you may not want to really deal with this situation right now. It might be that you're getting a bit bored with the situation. Again, it is a temporary energy. I'll try and come back mid-month, but the energy you're coming into the month with definitely is an aspect of boredom. You do feel semi-blocked. You don't really want to have the communication. Your heart chakra is not really balanced. So, you know, all of these areas, you're just lacking oomph connected to it. You're very focused on work though, and again, don't forget that your reading did say that you're really needing to have a break, and this is what's going to bring the relationship back to balance. Your partner. Now, they're very balanced. So, again, it could be a Libran, but regardless of what the zodiac sign, in general, they're coming into it feeling a little bit more balanced than what your energy is feeling. They are a bit frustrated at how you're feeling as the month progresses, but they're still using their intuition connected to this. Now, between you, things are changing and they will improve. It is a temporary halt. You know, it will move into that, and it does have mass potential. And a lot of any agitations you had within the relationship or slight inklings of wanting to step away from the situation, I feel they're going to be purged. And that's between the both of you. I feel it's, please look at their sign, but I feel it's a temporary energy of adjustment to the retrograde. Okay, you're trying to be mature about this. And again, you might not want to communicate. You're thinking, you're in your mind. And people might be thinking that the only reason you're working is to gain cash, but it's not. It's actually to keep your mind busy, because when you're not busy, you're thinking too much about the things that are really directly affecting you. So a lot of what's going on isn't even connected to the relationship or the cash component. It's to do with your internal going on, which is relevant. Now again, your partner's balanced and they see the bigger point of this, so they may be taking a bit of this energy on, similar to you. They might be frustrated, but they're trying to avoid the conflict within the relationship, because they do know you well enough to know that this is temporary. They're feeling a vibe, or they're mature in their energy to know that this too will pass. Now, their intuition is telling them to keep cool. And they also are not going to push the relationship forward until they feel you're grounded. Both of you don't want to lose this, and it feels like it's going to stay. Again, it's not connected to finances. Your connection is deeper than finances. But it may be that both of you are really worn out at the moment with the Soldier card in reverse, because that's your energy in between you. Okay, I'm going to get on to singles. Okay, you're working really hard. And again, you're trying to keep busy. so that you're not completely thinking about, you know, anything too much. Although you need a holiday, you can either be on one side of the scale or the other. You've either got a lot of it or you've got very little cash, but you're working towards your dreams. But again, you're wanting to reach the top, so you're pushing. Just don't push too far. Also, you might be avoiding relationships. It may be that you're getting to a point where some people you feel you're above, but spiritually you are definitely progressing and becoming stronger in your own energy, where you may be more ready to. And again, it can be that you're ending a cycle of purging so that you're actually ready for that connection. You're not running from yourself, although you'd love to. I think we all would. Unfortunately, it's just not going to let us, is it? But there is going to be a release. This can be of past energy or the current energy that has been holding you back inside your heart. Now, this person who is interested in you, or you are interested in, can even be someone who's coming towards you. They're going through a hard time. Now, in life and love, they may not have a lot of trust. But they're moving away from sadness and isolation. And they have recouped. So they've recovered. But they might not be listening to their higher self. So they can still be going through an aspect of awakening. They can be very stubborn, I feel. Are they stubborn? Okay, you're going to get some communication, and it might be from a person in the past that perhaps was a bit immature. This can be your energy where you're thinking, no, I don't really want to talk about that. And again, that does come down to your throat chakra, your heart chakra, and your sacral chakra. So feeling creative or attracted, or feeling attractive within yourself. Your heart feeling that it has actually healed, and, you know, your throat feeling that you're physically ready to communicate with these people. If you balance these chakras and you do the purging in the beginning of the month, I feel you'll be more ready to. And then it opens the door for that new beginning, so to speak. Now, it's because something was taken from you before, or it didn't reach its potential. But they're not your enemy anymore, and you need to release that, because this person, be it somebody from the past or the past hurt that's keeping you back, the enemy is dead, and that was what was inside you, and this purging is going to help you move. Now, the trust that this person didn't have in the past, it's because they felt really they had too much baggage they were carrying. Now, that's physical baggage or emotional baggage. Now, although they're coming out of isolation, it's because they had to go on a spiritual journey. It may have been that they were somewhere else, but they've really changed at the moment to come to a place where they're feeling more ready and more grounded for this connection. And although they've recouped, it is the end of that cycle, okay? But there's always growing. There's always growth. And that was upright. I just picked it up that way. Okay. They may not have listened in the past, but they're going to become more consistent. I'm going to pull some more clarifiers on that. Pop that there. They do have a very deep connection with you. Okay. They really do have a deep connection with you. They have great feelings for you. They are thinking it through before they proceed forward. And they do want to have a connection with you. How are you feeling about this? For some of you, I actually don't think you see it coming. It is going to come out of left field. I'm only laughing because I do know one Aries, and I think this is quite cute. Okay. You're on protection mode. You don't want the equality within it. You don't feel that it was there, so your fears are directly blocking you connected to this. but you have done the healing, so it's something you actually need to release, Aries. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Now, if you are wanting a booking, the website link is directly below, and I will talk to you guys later.